So I can't meditate or I can't stop thinking is the number one excuse I hear when it comes to why someone thinks that they can't have a meditation practice. And I'm gonna break down why this is bullshit, okay? Because we all have the same technology up here and nobody is blank. Everybody is constantly thinking. Take it from me, going from one extreme where being inside my mind was like one of the worst places to visit. And I used to be like, I couldn't even imagine actually having to close my eyes and experience myself. I couldn't relax. Number one, my environment. Number two, my food. Number three, my beliefs, not knowing about breath. But also just thinking that you can't do something before you've actually given it a shot. I've trained hundreds of people as a personal trainer, and that has changed a lot into like motivational training and even putting people through meditations and body scans and everything. And I have had clients who identified as like, can't stop thinking, high anxiety, constant doers, constant analyzers. And I hear the number one excuse is, I can't do that because I can't stop thinking. It doesn't make you special, okay? You're not like this level of genius or this level of anxiety that like nobody else has to encounter. The biggest mistake is thinking that meditation means thoughts stop. And if you have a thought pop through or many thoughts coming through, that you're not able to meditate and that you're no longer meditating. And that is bullshit. Because as a person who has been in her meditation practice for well over a decade now, I have some that are like amazing. Oh my God. I start with all these thoughts coming through, but I'm not attaching. I just see them and whoo, and then I go back to my breath. A lot of it is letting go of judgment of you having thoughts. Like most people who say they can't do it, they try and they're like, see, all these thoughts are coming up. See, I can't meditate. It's like, no, that's normal. It's normal to have thoughts come through. Those are just gonna be like the echoes of everything you've heard that day, or everything you've thought about that day, or everything you've thought about the day before, things you've heard on the news, things you've heard on media. A lot of the beginning stages of your time meditating is just echoes that aren't even real thoughts or true. They're just echoes of what your consciousness has been focusing on. But if you detach yourself from those thoughts without judgment, just notice it and go, oh, and you're not thinking, you're thinking again, damn it, you can't do this, I told you. No, you notice the thought and you simply go back to the sensations in your body, go back to a deep breath into your belly, into your heart. I do mostly guided meditations, which help a lot. Start small, start with 5 minutes where you're doing a body scan. You can do it. And you actually don't even need to get to a place of full serenity or full non-thinking, non-conscious thinking to receive the benefits. But the more you practice, okay, you will find that you absolutely can meditate. You absolutely will have spaces where your brain will turn off. I've seen it many times with clients that were very, very, very anti-meditation. And then they turn into clients that are like, can you put me through a little meditation before we wrap up? Because just taking even 5 minutes to just breathe, even if you have thoughts going through, just practicing not attaching them to it. Your cortisol levels goes down, all these healing hormones start raising in your body. Like you get tonic chemicals that release, that bring down inflammation. Your nervous system will be more and more regulated so that things that would bring you to a 10 start bringing you to like a 7 or a 5. Or things that bring you to a 10, you notice your nervous system is able to come back down much quicker. This is real. I'm tired of hearing the excuse, I can't meditate because my brain won't turn off. You are not special. Everyone's brain doesn't turn off. No one's does, I should say. No one's brain turns off. You are not specially fucked up. We've all got our issues. I'm the different person today, different brain today than I had 15 years ago. So I understand the flip side of that feeling. And I want you to know it's not about turning off your thoughts. It's about relaxing, stop doing, start being, and it will clear space. It'll heal your body, heal your mind, comfort your emotions. And even if you take 5 minutes to do this, you will have so much more energy and productivity for the rest of your day. Most people don't want to stop working because they're like, there's no time. I have so much to get done. I don't have time to sit and meditate. When they don't even realize that if they did take that time, 5, 10, 15, 20, wherever you're at, if you do take that little bit of time for yourself to recharge your battery, breathe, deeply breathing and exhaling does so much for your physiology. You will get 10 times more work done than you would have if you just tried to keep working through it. Okay? So this is my little inspo for you. Meditate. Find a guided one you love. If not, DM me and I'll make one for you.